It's called the Group DM. And here's why it's so stinking awesome. If you work with teams of any size on Slack, Discord, MS Teams, etc., you're well aware of the pros and cons of group messages versus direct messages. Group messages are fast to send, but they also are impersonal, they have a low response rate, and they're likely to be missed. On the other hand, direct messages are very slow to send. That's their one drawback. Direct messages have a lot going for them. They can be personal, they're not going to be missed, and they also encourage a high response rate. The group DM automation keeps the best of both worlds. Here's how you use it. Step number 1 is to create a Google Sheet with 3 columns in it. The first column has the names of each of the people that you work with. The second column has the unique identifier for those people in whatever software you use to communicate, whether it's Slack, MS Team, Discord, you get it. The third column holds a checkbox. Step number 2 is to create a private channel in your messaging software where you're going to send your group DM. Step number 3 is to hook up the automation that connects Google Sheets and your messaging app to Zapier. I've attached a link below for the template. And this is where the magic happens. What the Zap does is it listens for you to send a message to your private channel that you just created. Once it does that, it goes over to the Google Sheet and sees who in this list has a check mark next to their name. If they have a check mark, it will send the message that you posted to the private channel to them as a direct message from you. Effectively, what this does is it allows you to batch send direct messages to everybody whose name is checked off on that list. I currently manage over 75 staff in my role, and I can tell you this is an absolute game changer. And by the way, if you're one of those 75 staff, this has been used on you. But in all reality, joking aside, this has helped me to connect better with my staff. Even just sending a message that's like, hey, how are things going? Is there anything that you need? Has allowed me to then spend the next 30 or 40 minutes simply messaging my staff and getting a really great pulse on the business as a whole, because I'm batching all of that information and all of those communications together. If there's someone in your life that could use an automation like this, be sure to share this video with them. Like I said, I've included the template to the Zap automation below, but if you want a more detailed walkthrough of how to set it up for your specific use case, feel free to drop that in the comments. Definitely willing to check that out. But that's it, my friend. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and as always, get out there, take action, and be a force for good. Peace.